analysis. Okay, isulat ang mga formula sa index card. So with this, try nating mag-solve ng sample problem. Okay, problem number 1, bevel gear. A pair of straight tooth bevel gears connects a pair of shaft at 90 degrees. The velocity ratio is 3:1. What should be the cone pitch angle of each gear? So a very short and simple question. So nagbigay ng bevel gears na 90 degrees apart. Ito yung pinaka-simpleng connection para sa bevel gear. Obviously, nagbigay ng velocity ratio or the speed ratio, which is 3. And then yung tinatanong is the cone pitch angle ng pinion at gear. So this is direct substitution. So kung gusto nyo makuha yun sa pinion, tangent inverse lang ng a 1 over the speed ratio kasi maliit yun. So reciprocal nito. A substitution. So we have sa pinion, a arc tangent na speed ratio 1 over 3. Hence, makuha na natin yung sagot easily. So this is tangent inverse ng 1/3. Okay, so press equal sign. That is 18.4349. Okay, for gear naman, tangent inverse lang ng speed ratio or the velocity ratio. So this is, para sa gear, tangent inverse ng speed ratio. So, short solution. So, arc tangent ng speed ratio. So this is 71.56 or 565. Approximately 57. Now, pag 90 degrees apart, para mabilis yan makuha, kung nakuha nyo na yung 18.43, ang pwede nyo gawin, isubtract sa 90. So, 18.43. Pwede rin ganito yung solution. So, other solution ng ating OG, kapag 90 degrees apart, that is 90 minus the cone pitch angle sa pinion. Pwede rin yan. So, other solution. Anyway, same result lang naman. So this is 71.57. So simple, a direct sub, formula dependent. This is problem number 1. Okay, problem number 2 sa bevel gear. Ito yung last problem natin sa bevel. Anyway, ang daming tinatanong. Okay, so pag lumabas sa board exam, paisa-isa yan, hiwa-hiwalay. Subukan natin. A 20-degree straight tooth bevel pinion having 14 teeth and a diametral pitch of 6 teeth per inch drives a 32-tooth gear. The two shafts are in right angle, so 90 degrees apart, and in the same plane. The pinion is to transmit 1,800 revolution per minute, and it will transmit a 50 horsepower. Find the following. Okay, so let's start. So you have a 20 degree. So ito yung ating pressure angle, 20 degrees. 14 is the tip ng pinion. 32 is the tip ng gear. 6 is the diametral pitch, PD. Okay, 1/8, that is the rotational speed of the pinion. And power, 50 HP. So ang daming tinatanong, pitch diameter, ibig sabihin diameter ng pinion tsaka diameter ng gear. Pitch cone angle sa theta P tsaka theta G. Cone distance, at yung pinaka-length ng cone. Phase width, symbol natin is letter B. And then yung mga forces dun sa ating pinion. So tangential, radial, axial, tsaka total. So isa-isahin natin. Kaya isolate ko yung mga given. Ito yung mga given. Kompleto yan. Hindi, ito yung mga tinatanong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 possible questions. So, maganda. Okay, magsimula tayo sa diameter ng pinion tsaka diameter ng gear. Para makuha yan, simply use PD. Kasi ang definition ng diametral pitch, tip kada diameter. So, using PD, makukuha mo kagad easily yung tinatanong. So, PD is 6. Okay? So, this is 6. 8 teeth ng pinion is 4 or 14. Diameter ng pinion. So, quite simple. So, makukuha natin yung diameter ng pinion. So, So you have 6, A14, diameter ng pinion. So shift solve na lang, makuha natin kagad yan. That is 2.33. So 2.33 inches. Okay. Next, kunin ko naman yung diameter ng gear. So ito yung formula pa rin natin. So PD is 6. Teeth ng gear is 32. Then diameter ng gear. So ang diameter ng gear, ayun na. Of course, mas malaki yung value niyan. Palitan ko na lang ito. Gawin ko lang 32. Shift solve. Kaya diameter ng gear is approximately 5.33, okay, or 36. So, this is 5.33 inches. So, obviously, meron na tayong 2 points agad. Next. Para naman makuha yung pinion or yung cone angle, use this formula. A tangent inverse. Diretso lang naman yan. Okay, so we have a pinion arc tangent. So remember, pag pinion yung tinatanong, pinion yung nasa taas. Okay, pag gear yung tinatanong, gear yung nasa taas. Okay, except pag speed. Okay, so kapag speed, baliktad. Pero pag diameter tsaka ngipin, parehas lang. Okay, so teeth ng pinion, maliit over malaki. Para maliit lang yung pinion angle natin dito, yung cone angle. Para naman sa gear, so mas malaki yung angle dito. So arc tangent ng malaki over maliit na ngipin, number of teeth. Okay, direct substitution, makuha na natin yung cone pitch angle ng both gears. So we have a arc tangent ng 14 over 32. So mathematically speaking, this should be 23.63 degrees. And then para naman sa gear, okay, babalik na rin lang to. Okay, so you have 32 over 14. Okay, so mathematically speaking, that is 66.37 degrees. Okay. Na pwede ka rin mag-subtract na lang. Kunyari, nakuha mo na yung 23.63. So, gawin mo na lang, subtract mo na lang yun sa 90. Ito rin yun. Makakuha nyo rin yung 66.37 para lang mas mabilis. Okay. Next. Okay, how about yung L, yung cone length? So, formula yan. Ang formula ng cone length is this. So, substitution. Makuha natin yung value. Okay, so this is L. Square root of, ang radius, kalahati ng diameter. So, 2.33, divide ko ng 2 para maging radius. Plus, radius ng gear. So, diameter ng gear, divide natin ng 2. Okay, so yung mga ganitong question, direct sum. Square root ng 2.33 over 2 squared plus 5.36 over 2 squared. Okay, so press equal sign, this is 2.92. Choose the best answer. 2.91 inches. So, meron na tayong cone length. Okay, next. Para naman makuha yung B, may formula tayo doon para sa straight bevel gear na 0.3L or 10 over PD. So, parehas natin i-calculate, kunin natin yung mas maliit na value. So, B is equivalent sa 0.3 times ng length na 2.91. And then, another formula ni B, pwede rin namang 10 over PD. So, calculate parehas. Choose whichever is smaller. So, you have 0.3. Multiply natin ng 2.91. So, this is 0.873. Samantala yung isa is 10, i-divide natin ng TD na 6. 1.667. So, our final answer should be yung mas maliit. Hence, ang tamang sagot is 0.873 inches. So, choose whichever is smaller. Next. Okay. Now, mga forces na kailangan natin. So, again, para makuha yung force, magsimula kayo sa power. So, given yung power na to ng 50 HP, okay, ang ating factor dyan is 63025. Okay, ang speed ng pinion given, ang diameter ng pinion na solve, ito talaga yung unang nakuha. Force tangential. So, direct substitution. So, power is 50. Okay, so Tn over factor yung formula na yan. Okay, nawawala yung force tangential. Yan yung una. Okay, radius ang kailangan ko. So, diameter divide ng 2 to get the radius. Rotational speed, 1/8. And then, ang conversion factor sa English, 63025. Shift solve, makukuha natin yung tangential force. So, 50 power developed. Okay, force radius is 2.33 over 2. Okay, rotational speed is 1/8. Conversion factor, 63025. Okay, tangential force. So, shift solve, makuha natin yung tangential force that is 1502.74. So, we're done sa tangential. Next, how about yung radial force? So, paano makuha yung radial force? Okay, tandaan yung formula na yan. Dinerive kanina. Meron na tayong cone pitch angle. Na-solve to. Meron tayong FT, 1502.74. Pressure angle is 20 degrees. Hence, makuha na yung FR. So, you have cosine. Okay. Pinion angle is 23.63. FR yung kailangan. FT is 1502.74. Tangent, ang pressure angle natin given 20 degrees. Hence, makuha na yung FR. So, cosine 23.63. Ang ating radial force. Unknown. So, going to alpha x. Okay, FT is 1502.74. Tangent 20. Okay, so shift solve. Makuha natin yung radial force. That is 501.1. Okay, this is English, pound force. Next, how about FA? Ano makukuha sa FA? So, para makuha sa FA, we have formula doon. Okay, na tangent pinion angle sa cone pinion angle equivalent sa FA over FR. So, meron na tayong a pinion angle. Meron din tayong FR. Okay? Hence, makuha yung FA. So, tangent pinion angle is 23.63. So, napakahalaga ng pinion angle na yan. FA yung kailangang isolve this time. Ang ating FR is 501.1. So, shift solve, makuha natin si FA. So, tangent 23.63 FA over 501.1. Shift solve, makuha natin yan. That is 219.24. And lastly, para sa total force, you can use this formula para mas mabilis. Okay, so pressure angle given, okay, tangential force, ito yung unang nasa solve. Makuha mo na yung total force easily. Okay, so this is cosine, pressure angle 20. Okay, tangential force. Okay, nakuha natin yung value niyan kanina. So, balikan ko lang saglit. Ang tangential force is 1502.74. Okay. So, 1502.74. And yung tinatanong na total. So, shift solve. Nakuha na natin yung total force. So, you have cosine 20, 1502.74 all over yung total force. Shift solve. Total force natin is equivalent sa 1599.86. Okay, so may konting discrepancy sa rounding off lang. Okay, so this is sample problem sa bevel gear. Okay, we notice na hindi siya basta-basta nasa-solve without memorizing the formula. So, nilatag natin lahat ng formula. It's up to you na dumiskarte para makabisado, even though madami yan. Okay, sulat nyo sa index card. Makakabisado yan, matyatsyaga. Again, practice tayo para maalala yung formula as much as possible. Basta may formula sa design, dadali yan. Pag nakalimutan formula, sobrang hirap. So that's it. Again, this is problem number 2.